Okay, well, I got all the stuff I need, and let me go ahead and show you something. First things first, take this off. But you see how it says ice keys? Remember that you can identify monsters since we can't exactly target ice key swings. But the best advice for you to get the ice key swings, of course, is to hunt at night. If you're lucky and you can find a wizrobe and you have Xant's helmet, they can't actually hurt you. So I kind of just stood there and waited for him to do anything of benefit while Ice Keys showed up every now and again. And I killed him if he took too long. Yeah, going ahead, cutting ahead a little bit so we could skip the bullshit. But on top of that, I also noticed that in editing, I saw that the topaz earrings only needed a star fragment. Apparently I got the topaz necessary. So when I was doing that and I was getting that, then I realized I have the necessary sapphire for the sapphire circle as well. Figure why the hell not go for that. Also, we still got the necessary key swings for the climber's bandana too. So we got everything we needed. The star fragments, again, super easy to get. They actually went by really quickly. But I'm going to go ahead and upgrade all three of these at once because all of them boost up to 12. Alright, that's all three. Editor's note, that might have seemed delayed, but it actually wasn't. So, basically with this, I noticed that everything of importance that we could basically upgrade has been upgraded. That's kind of a funny coincidence. Flamebreaker armor, all of our jewelry, all the climbing gear, all the stealth gear. Only thing that's really, well, I guess the barbarian armor could count too, but I'm not overly concerned. I'm also not overly concerned with the champion's tunic either. But basically, we unintentionally upgraded everything, period. So that's actually pretty cool. And looking over my other file, I don't think we're going to be able to get these two fully done. It wasn't really the plan, but it was just a thing where it's like, it's nice. So I wanted to go ahead and try. The stealth gear requires you to find a stealth-based fish, which I've never even seen in my life before, so this is about as good as the stealth armor is going to get. And then Swift Violence are for the final upgrade of the Climber's gear, which, I mean, we'll see how lucky I get. But this was the bulk of it. I turned in my spirit orbs. I know I did that, because I don't have any now. Trying to think if there's anything else in particular I needed to... Actually, you know what? There is one thing I want to go ahead and do. Let's see if we can get lucky enough and do it. Alright, well, I was looking into some research, and it worked well for me during the other file, but I'm trying to at some point find Kilton so I can actually show off the Fang and Bone shop. He's supposed to show up on the outskirts of some town, so like he can show up like right there. It's a little bit out of the way sometimes to find him, but he shows up and he shows up at night. I don't know if he's kind of like Beetle where he's everywhere or if he's only at certain locations on certain days or what. But that was basically the thing I was thinking about. Other words, we've got a lot of the stuff we've wanted to do done, so I don't really think there's a problem with us just going ahead and, I guess, starting the main storied mission. Hello, friend. I wonder why they allow Gorons in. Because I'm pretty sure, I don't know if maybe there is a difference in gender of Gorons. I'm just assuming you're a guy. He doesn't really have anything to say. It's the depth of the voice, really, that implies it. And yeah. It would also kind of counteract the all-female tribe, all-male tribe thing. You. I need you. Finally found the vote of my dreams and just recently married him. Oh yeah, that was another thing I wanted to take care of. Thought I found happiness, but then my husband fell ill with a rare disease, one difficult to cure. The only thing that can save his life is the innards of a Molduga. Molduga guts. We have that. But I never would have been able to take down such a creature myself. I asked the soldiers for help, but they said they have serious issues to deal with. They have no time for my plight and turned me away. But then why wouldn't they? The Molduga is a menacing beast no one faced escape unscathed, so perhaps it's foolish to expect anyone to do it. Yeah, I got it. I know what a Molduga is. I beat it up. They're a monster that I killed. Here. This is all I have to thank you with, but I insist you take it. Oh yeah, I've also got a lot of money now. There is a thing, I don't actually know if I've ever... I mean, I know I haven't done it, but there's a quest that involves make everybody in Gerudo Town happy. I haven't done that yet, I don't know if I can do that at all. But it would be kind of cool if I could.
Yet another traveler. How did you get in here? Oh. Seems you have something rather interesting there.
You stand before Lady Riju, chief of the Gerudo. Declare your business, but come no closer. Hold on, Valeria. This one appears to be more than just a common traveler. What's your name? Link. And what is it you've come all the way here to tell me, Link? Now, one thing I gotta object and question is the fact that I'm in disguise as a woman, so how can I, like, accurately speak to them without blowing my cover? That's a thing I'm curious about. You think you have what it takes to subdue something so powerful as a divine beast? I did it once before. No one who could ever control them were the champions like Lady Urbosa. And of all the champions died in the calamity 100 years ago. A memory just jumped into my head, something my mother spoke of. When the calamity happened, the Princess of Hyrule placed a fallen swordsman into a deep sleep. That swordsman, much like our friend here, was named Link, wow. Though it always seemed more legend than fact. What is the device on this one's hip? It appears to be the precious relic of the Sheikah. I can't imagine why they would give something so valuable to a simple drifter, can you? I don't remember hearing of a Hylian Vi among the champions. Wait a moment, you're a Vo! A Vo with our walls is a great crime, but a Vo who is a champion... Well, we'd never mistreat a friend of Lady Urbosa, and you're here to help with us with Naboris. Then we are allies. Huh? You saw it on your way to our town. The divine beast, cloaked in a massive sandstorm, hurling lightning at anyone who dare approach. We have to do something to stop it, but we have yet to find a way to appease the divine beast on our own. If you're truly a champion, perhaps you will be able to enter Naboris and calm its anger. I don't see how you can trust a complete stranger with something as important as this task, despite the fact that we've already established who this person is. Perhaps this person were to first prove himself worthy by recovering your stolen Thunder Helm. Yes, an interesting suggestion. You see, there is only one thing in all of Hyrule that can withstand the lightning from Naboris. The Thunder Helm, a family heirloom, a relic of the Gerudo, but as she says, it was stolen from us. You needn't worry. If he truly is a champion, this should be an easy task for him. Our soldiers can tell you all you need to know about the thieves who stole Lady Riju's heirloom. Head through the arc, they'll lead you to the... Yep. Without my heirloom, you'll never be able to approach Naboris. You know, I take heart in having such a rare visitor as yourself. Lady Urbosa must be looking out for us. It took him that long to figure out I was mad. Now, unfortunately, despite the fact that you're now cool with them, sort of, you can't blow your cover at all. They will still kick you out, regardless after you've solved the problem or not, for being a man. So that doesn't change, and that feels like a continuity error that they probably should have addressed. Alright, but this has nothing to do with the heirloom. And I'm willing to bet you're just going to repeat it. Oh. What about you? about you? Yep, you're the one. My apologies. Yep. Listen up. Oh, now I gotta talk to everyone again? Great. Again, great. Wow, I really can't English today. Fantastic. Babble. Shit. Try again. Where's the hideout? That's all I care about. No. I mean, I have an idea on where it is. There it is. I think we can just go there and we don't actually need to bother them for anything else. Heard them mention a... Wait. Oh, it wants me to go all the way up here? Okay. Shut up. Okay, so remember that thing I just said a minute ago about finding Kilton? I just found Kilton. How's it going, friend? Oh, it's just you. You startled me. My monster shop is now open for business. Seeing as you're a first-time customer here at the Fang and Bone, our first business will be converting your monster parts into Mon. Mon is a currency invented to destabilize the market, fighting the establishment. Just kidding, there's no establishment in the higher lodges of monsters that much, and I turned them into money. Here's the deal. Yep. That's basically it. It's kind of super obvious. So he only takes monster parts. Now, being as I also like to hang on to some of these for things like regular money, I'm still not going to pass my limit of the 90. However, there is one thing I will tell you without a doubt, which is probably the most valuable thing. These are never needed for upgrades, so you can basically sell these immediately. I know the Hinox guts are needed for upgrades. I don't know about the tooth, so I don't want to. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get up some Mon. Okay, I've sold an adequate amount of stuff. Now, spend some Mon. Developed a new bit of monster gear. I call it the spring-loaded hammer. That's an interesting item, but I've never actually bought it or used it, mostly again because it fucking breaks. But it's a cool idea. It does like 1 damage, but the knockback is the appeal to it. He also has things like these masks, which are actually kind of cool as well. There is more items you do get later. I have not actually tried the monster elixir, but we'll go ahead and buy one. I am under the impression it's about the same thing as drinking a Po, where you're not entirely sure what could happen. This kind of stuff basically just serves the exact same purpose of Majura's mask. In case you don't have that, I'll go ahead and buy them just for the novelty. But yeah, it's meant to confuse them. So if you want to sleuth up on some of them, they won't realize you're not a monster, and they'll just let you do that. Again, the hammer, I don't know. Maybe I'll buy it and try, but definitely not right now. And then as other things get more important and he gets better stuff, I'll go ahead and do that. But also, more importantly, we needed a picture of him for a side quest. Actually, you know what? Because there's a couple things we can go ahead and turn in for side quests, that being one of them. So let's go ahead and sort some of these out. Hello, friend. This is a Kilton. I see, how strange. Seriously can't thank you enough. You can definitely thank me more than just that! Let's go ahead and see what Beetle's got while he's here. I think this is the, place where I got the butterflies from. Sure is, but I can also get swift carrots. Also, I'm at a point of comfortability where I can start buying arrows now, so I can finally expand that a little bit. You! Yeah, I saved some meat for you. It's all yours. 100 rupees. Fantastic. I don't know why he doesn't want cooked meat, but he doesn't. Alright, so also, apparently I was supposed to talk to this guy, but I didn't do it. That's amazing, you're cool. Yeah, I sure am. Thanks, friend, that's actually kind of useful. It's a good thing I talked to you, because I think I was starting to run out of healing items. Like, no, maybe not, I got 2. I got that, at least. And I think I found a hardy base at some point, and even these snails while looking for stuff. Now, technically, we've had this picture of the Sunshroom for a while, but we never did show him. So I guess we can go ahead and show him. Just to... It was you, right? Yeah. I got lots of shrooms now, buddy. I can have to bring you 3 Sunshrooms. I think I got that. Yeah. I actually have more chill shrooms than anything. Wow, look at these goodies. Yeah, that's fine. Now I believe found an easy way to help your search. Yeah. I'm good. I understand. I don't want to hear anything from your greedy ass talking about for free. How many people you got coming in here using it? Oh, he added a bunch of new stuff. Or no, wait. Some of that's mine. Yeah. And it won't be free from now on either. What do you need? I need picture. Yeah, and here you go. You can go ahead and buy stuff from them. Go ahead and just take these 3. I don't know what they are, but buy them. Treasures. Luminous stone, rock deposits, and treasure chest. Interesting. And, by the way, it shouldn't at any point, like, you won't pay for a picture you already have. Basically is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, this right here should work. I'm going ahead and I'm going out of my way a little bit for this tiny side quest. Because the dude at the Oasis just has a bug. And originally I was actually looking for someone else, but that wasn't it. This is just, this Gerudo stable right here. But we can go ahead and cook that into an elixir using anything. It doesn't have to be special, it just needs to be something, and it should work. Now, logically, this should be enough to make the dude happy. Oh, right. I can't warp there. Friend, I made you a drink. I said drink. It's like I fell asleep. Could it be? Yeah, go ahead. Cost me 10 rupees. That's called an investment. Alright, that was all the dumb side questing shit that I could get out of the way. Mostly just collecting rewards, except for that one. But I knew where I could get that easily. Now, time to actually go where we're supposed to go. Okay, now that we've gotten all of our dumb bullshit out of the way, because I realized there was plenty of it that I could be taking care of, gotten rewards, now we get to go journey on to the Yiga Clan hideout, which I think is one of the more interesting parts of the game, and by proxy, it's forcefully stood out because of how different it is from anything else in the game. This is the part that really feels more like a Zelda game than the rest of the Zelda game. So, take that one how you will, but I feel like it's a lot more memorable to say, hey, we infiltrated this fortress, we did this mission, opposed to we wandered across some sand. That's just my perspective, but yeah, there you go. It's forcefully to stand out. Now, that guy right there are ways you can tell whether or not they're real or fake, and the easiest way to do it is if it doesn't show up with magnesis or stasis, it's a trap, and that guy will hurt you and then try and run away. Generally, they're not even really worth pursuing because all they do is drop like 10 rupees and that's about it. But yeah, if you can catch it and not get hurt by it, then at least it's worth knocking him out for. There was one on Eventide, but I'm not entirely sure I actually stumbled across it during that Shrine Quest challenge thing. But I do like this area. I think it's cool. They try and pull some little boulder traps on you. Generally pretty damn easy to avoid. Really hard to get hit. There is one part of this journey and mission that I actually forget to do, so next time I record, I will get it taken care of. But if you're going to comment on this video or the next video, hey, you forgot to do a thing, yeah, I know. I realize that. Apparently you can freeze them with stasis. As far as bows like this, like they use a duplex bow which fires 2 arrows at a time. I was vastly against this at first because I was like, it's gonna waste twice my arrows twice as fast, and even the Lionel bows wasted 3 times as fast. That's not actually the truth. What it does is, for whatever reason, it counts it only as 1 arrow, but it shoots in 2 different directions. I'm still sticking with the Knight's bow because it's a little bit more accurate, but for things like a giant enemy or anything that you want to do a large amount of damage to and have a good hit radius for, then yeah, by all means, go ahead and use the duplex or savage Lionel bows or anything like that, because it technically does more damage. I will also, however, recommend that you do not use those bows when trying to grind off of dragon parts, because you don't want to accidentally hit the wrong spot. That should be common sense, but just in case it's not, don't do stuff like that, because you may be thinking, yeah, I'm more likely to hit it, but you're also less likely to hit what it is you want. What are you doing here? This is a hideout of those Yiga thieves who stole the Thunder Helm. Here's another contradiction I've noticed just recently. The Gerudo are typically portrayed as thieves or villains or anti-heroes or anything like that, as to where in this case, in this game, they're kind of perceived more like Spartan warriors, and it's kind of trippy. They spot you, they call their friends for sure. There's no way you can take them all on. It will not let you. It is a game over. If only you had some way of distracting them, but I don't know how. All I ever do is see them patrol and eat bananas. I haven't seen anything else that you could exploit as a weakness. Listen, this place is dangerous. You should get out of here while you can. I can take care of myself. From behind the bars. Helpless. Despite this being an incredibly short segment, I actually didn't realize how short or easy it would have been for me to go through it. So I went in with the ruse of no commentary. We'll just fast forward it, it'll be fine. But in actuality, this area is only like 3 rooms long, and that's about it. We've already gone through 2 of them just right then, and this right here is the last room. So I did fail a couple times. If you get caught, they lock the gates, so you're trapped in here, and if you do manage to fight them off, it doesn't really matter. But in other words, The big guy with the wing cleaver that we fought it like way earlier with Kakariko when we were first introduced to Yikas. He will hit you and he will one-shot you regardless of your health and armor. Don't mess with it. But this room right here is pretty cool. They like it because they teach you what to do without openly saying what to do. That's good game design. Hey! Who the heck are you and what are you doing in my napping spot? Wait a minute. That thing on your hip, is that... could it be the Sheikah Slate? If that's the Sheikah Slate, then that means... it's you! The Link guy I've been looking for. What luck! My scouts are out on the field looking high and low and you just wander into my hideout. Excuse me. I haven't introduced myself yet. I am the leader of the Yiga clan. So, we get ourselves a boss fight. And this one's actually... hate to have to say it this way, but this one's actually good. It's different enough and memorable enough. All you do is not that. Try again. He does this, shoot him, drops it on his stupid head, then you get an opportunity to go ahead and go in for the attack on him. It's actually really fun, really simple, and just really enjoyable. Like, I hate to have to say, but this area in general is more memorable than the majority of the game. Same strategy, just a little bit different timing. Missed. Still missed. Maybe try aiming a little bit better. That was bad timing. We'll get one of these days. Barely hit. Thankfully he has the courtesy to fall right near me so I can twat him about. After this thing breaks, I'm definitely switching to a stronger weapon because I'm not entirely sure why I'm using it. Timing? Seemed like it was getting faster. What other weapons do we have? Oh, we could use the boulder breaker on his butt. This right here is our strongest. We also use this, which is pretty good. Master Sword's got a recharge. I think I'm gonna side for this one though. Hold on a second. At least I was correct in my assumption that it was super easy. Who would have thought I'd be done in like this? And by this guy of all people. You think I'm just gonna let it stand, do you? I grabbed the new weapon for nothing. I almost lost my temper there. What a pain! I can't go out this way, even if I do what to do. Got it. I need to bust out my serious moves, a secret technique taught to me by my father's mother's father. It will destroy you. This is the end. Maybe it's a tad too big. Are you still there? Well, no matter. Pretty soon you'll be gone. And not just from my line of sight. Only the leader of the Yiga clan can use this secret technique. Now about this hole. This is actually one of the few places that you cannot go to the bottom of, you can't climb out of. If you do, let's go ahead and test just to be sure. It does not let you save during the trial, by the way. It just counts as a pit and has a death zone. So you can't quite do that. Well, we got what we needed though. And now we gotta girl things back up.